In this video, I'm going to be selling my entire Madden 22 team. It's all gone forever. Now, that was an absolutely wild intro to a YouTube video, but yes, it is correct. I'm going through here. I'm going to be selling off every single player on my squad. Kind of curious how many coins we get, but there's kind of a deeper reason as well as to why I'm selling the team. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the selling. I'm curious how much training we're going to be getting. I'm curious how many coins we're going to be making off of this team right here. But the overall reason why I've kind of decided that I might want to sell off my Madden 22 team is because I am planning on making a Saints theme team in the future. Well, what am I saying in the future? I'm going to be making a Saints theme team on the channel basically right after this video goes live and stuff like that. I feel like with how Madden 22 is right now, any of the cards that are coming into the game are all fairly similar, so there's not really a ton of reason for me to continue building on my God squad as a no money spend player. I will say it was fun building this team. We have had some great memories building out this squad, but in today's video, it's time to sell off most of these players. I think I'm going to be selling almost every single card you guys see. Might keep some of the offensive linemen. I kind of want to keep Vernon Davis around on the team as well, but otherwise, I think everyone's going to go. And then pretty soon on the channel, like I said before, I am going to be constructing a Saints theme team, so goodbye to Randy Moss, goodbye to Calvin Johnson, goodbye to Randall Cunningham, Derrick Henry. We've had some great memories with these cards, man. I would say my favorite wide receiver that I'm about to sell off right here has got to be Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp, he was great for me on the team. One of the most underrated cards in Madden, in my opinion. I feel like people like Randy, they like Calvin, but Cooper Kupp, he was just dominant for me. So yeah, this is honestly a kind of wild day on the channel. Now, kind of another reason why I'm planning on selling the team and why I literally am selling the team in front of your guys' eyes right here is because as you guys are watching this video, and like I talked about on the channel, I want to say a couple of days ago, I'm actually out of town right now in Europe on a graduation trip with all my roommates, all my friends. I did just graduate university just a couple of weeks ago, so we decided we were going to take a trip to kind of celebrate everything, so I'm not going to be able to play Madden for the next couple of months, so there's not really a ton of reason for me to keep all these players on my team. I think I'm going to sell them all off right now, and then when I come back to the game, I'm hoping I can continue to build out my Saints theme team, and I can hopefully get that team all the way up to like close to a 99 by the time I get back. So yeah, that's kind of the plan, that's kind of the hope, but honestly, I'm kind of curious how many coins I can get this number to in the video, fellas. I got Calvin Johnson to sell, I got Derrick Henry, we got some pretty good cards on defense as well. Now, I'm probably going to be keeping some players as well because I don't think I need like all these players to be sold off. I can still pretty easily build like a 50 out of 50 Saints theme team without having like every single player be a Saints position, so some players that are going to give me multiple chemistries I'll probably keep. But otherwise, fellas, basically all the cards you guys are going to be seeing here are going to be gone. There go the wide receivers. Calvin Johnson officially off the team. That's wild. Then as for the cornerback group right here, JC Horn is going to be gone, Deion Sanders, Patrick Surtain, Ed Tall Jones. As you guys are watching this video, you probably can almost get him up to a 99, and of course that card is going to be getting every single team chem, so he's going to be filling in that slot for me. And you know what, after thinking about it for a little bit, I'm actually probably going to keep Deion Sanders on the team. Deion Sanders is going to be giving us some additional boost. He's kind of like a unicorn card. If you didn't know, he gives your entire secondary like a man coverage and zone coverage boost, so there's not really many cards in Madden 22 that are as powerful as Deion Sanders. For that reason, we're going to keep him around. I feel like we probably should. For the 100% cheapest Madden 22 coins and 2KMT, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Now, we also have a couple other pretty big cards to sell off. Creed Humphrey LTD is going to be gone as well. This player right here, I feel like I just bought and I just added to the team maybe a couple of weeks ago, but he is now gone. He is now off the team. Of course, I'm making a pretty decent amount of training as I do this, which is pretty nice. That's going to help out the squad a fair little bit, but Creed Humphrey right here, we're going to get a pretty penny for this player. Because of course, with all the LTD players in this game, if you guys didn't know, those players have that quick sell value, so that's going to mean they are selling for a nice amount of coins, and Creed Humphrey, he should be no exception. Right now, the man is going to be going for 200,000 coins. That's a very, very nice come up. You'll love to see it. Then we also got our DeMarcus Ware card right here, who's an awesome player to finally be able to sell off. This card was good for me, but he's an LTD player, so when I sell off this card, he again is going to be selling for a lot of coins. It's guaranteed that price floor is going to be pretty high, and with DeMarcus Ware, you guys will notice, like for a 97 overall player, he shouldn't be selling for a lot, but he's going to be selling for 300k. Someone bought him for 800k. I would assume that's just coin buying though. So of course, we're also going to be getting rid of Derrick Henry right here. Derrick Henry was great for the team, man. Derrick Henry, honestly, was one of my favorite players to use throughout all of Madden 22. A sad day to see him go, downgrading him all the way to the maximum. Of course, we don't need the player on the team. We're probably going to be replacing him with Reggie Bush, because Reggie Bush is probably the guy to go with for the Saints theme team. So Derrick Henry, I'll see you later, buddy. And honestly, fellas, I've never really been a big theme team guy, but I'm pretty excited to try this out. Theme teams really haven't been my thing throughout all of Madden. I kind of just try and build like the best team possible with players that I like on my squad. So I'm excited to see how this theme team construction section's gonna go. If you guys have any advice, let me know in the comment section, because theme teams, they are not my specialty in Madden. I'm definitely good with some other stuff in this game, but theme teams, they are the exception. So yeah, would love some advice with regards to that. I also forgot that I have this 96 Isaiah Simmons. I gotta sell this card off right here, make those coins. The man's going for 320k, my goodness. And now just kind of eyeballing these numbers right here as to how many coins we're gonna have. 200k for Cooper Kupp, another 100 for JC. That's like 300, probably like 200 for William Perry. We probably have like another 100 for Randy Moss, maybe like 100 for Brian Dawkins, another 100 for Calvin, about 200 for Creed, maybe 100 for Randall, another like 100 for Elroy, 250 for DeMarcus Ware. We got another 250 for Isaiah Simmons. I would say overall, what is that number? At least like 2 to 3 million coins, probably about, I would say 2.5 million coins, which is going to mean once everything is sold off, my total coin count should hopefully be hovering around 4 mil. That's crazy. And then of course, we're also going to be getting back all those power-up passes as well. I actually might keep William Perry around on the team because the Saints theme team doesn't have really good defensive tackles. They don't really have a good tight end either right now. So probably going to keep both of those players. Of course, Marcus Davenport will help out the team. Cam Chancellor is going to give us those team boosts. Julio Jones, he's going to be gone here though. So yeah, fellas, I'm excited. This team should be fun to continue to build in this game. I got a lot of selling to do overnight, a lot of work to do as I continue to go through these players, continue to get rid of all these cards when I wake up and stuff like that. We are down to a 93 overall. Stuff is kind of starting to sell off in the background, some older players that I think I had up on the block. So this is crazy, man. This is honestly crazy that I'm selling the team off. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting sad selling these players off. I feel like I got emotional connection with some of these cards on my Madden team, as crazy as that sounds. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. And until next time, fellas, I'm out. Peace.